What up, everybody? Late Night Live, episode 90. I am the Garage Gamer. Welcome to another show. We should have some interesting things to talk about. It's been a crazy night of baseball here in the Northwest. We are following still the Detroit Tigers and Seattle Mariners. They're going to the bottom of the 12th. And right now, 0 outs, tied 2-2. That being said, we're going to try to continue on, and it's been a stressful night, but well, here we go. And it seems like a lot of people aren't in the chat tonight, but it's, whatever. Maybe they're watching it too. But what's up? Ace the Media Grounds, Chris. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I finished Expedition 33 this week before my Game Pass ended, and then I bought it on GOG because I was like, I want to go back through it again.
Yeah, so, it's one of those games, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I didn't expect the twist that I got at the end.
Yeah. What's up, PB&J?
So,
yeah,
hey, PB&J.
Yeah, that was one of those games that, I think you could go through again. How much did GOG sell it for?
It was on sale for $45.
Nice.
But
okay.
I was like, I got my worth out of it on Game Pass, and I think it's worth it. So,
heck yeah.
Yeah, and then of course we went last night and saw Tron Ares. So it's definitely been a week, and I have not been watching the Seattle Mariners Detroit Tigers game, but I've been keeping up on the score.
They have a guy on first and a guy on second now with no outs. So,
all right.
Oh, we gotta have a walk off here.
I do also have to mention that Dathan, of course, gave me this Sonic Mania thing up here, which is really cool.
The bromance continues. So, like, he is. The gifts you guys are exchanging to each other is insane. What is this thing, Chris?
Are you
Sonic
jealous?
Mania?
Are you jealous?
A little.
I give you the gift. I give you the gift of showing up here every Friday night with my presence and entertaining the fan. That's what I do.
It's a statue of the Sega Genesis with Sonic standing on top of it.
Well, that's cool.
It's really cool. Why is Dathan giving it away?
Because I have too much. I gotta purge. I gotta get rid of some stuff.
J-Rod, what's going on, man? Good evening. Dathan, the 8-bit gaming legend, what's up with you, man?
Hey, what is up with everybody? Hope everyone had a good week. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm literally watching the game on my phone down here, so I'll try to multitask. This week I've been playing Ghost of Yotai a little bit, and I picked up Shrine's Legacy on Steam Deck a couple days ago. It was a game that I played at PAX a while ago. I had it wishlisted, and it finally showed up. It's basically a Secret of Mana, Illusion of Gaia, 16-bit RPG, Super Nintendo style. And I'm kind of a sucker for those games. It's not very long. It's maybe about like a 12 to 15 hour campaign, but I'm having fun with it. And like Chris mentioned, we did all go and watch Tron Ares yesterday. Thank you to Chris. I tip my hat to you for getting us cheap tickets. That was nice.
And they were good seats too.
They were really good seats. I had a blast. It had a fun time. And that's pretty much been my week for the most part.
Yeah, and we'll talk more about Tron here in a second. Travis, the PC Master.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well as can be. I spent the week playing Darkside Detective and Slay the Spire, more like casual type, adventure game / card game sort of thing before I commit to hopping back into Cyberpunk. Dathan,
yes,
the Ghost of Yotai. Mm-hmm. How similar is that to Assassin's Creed, the Japan one, Shadows?
Oh man, how would I put that? It's similar, but it's not. I think it plays a little bit more like Assassin's Creed. Some of the later ones that didn't have too much stealth and
so it's more action.
Yeah, you can still do assassination kills and stuff, but you get spotted a lot easier. But it's you can
so
see the
setting wise, you don't think that you would like get Japan overkill by playing back to back?
Not at all.
Okay,
not at all. There's so much free roam areas and like the little towns that you go into, they're not very big, so they basically play off on like scenery and visuals and stuff like that. But I can see the why people would think that it would be compared to the newest Assassin's Creed. But I think they're pretty different.
Yeah, it looked almost like I was wondering if Assassin's Creed didn't take a stab at, since the first one of those games, I guess, was highly successful, if they were kind of like, well, two can play that game. And since they piggyback so close to each other, if I'm going to pick one to play, I was worried that, that playing one would then make me not in the mood to play the other one for like a couple years or whatever.
No, because I finished Assassin's Creed just a couple weeks ago, and I just kind of jumped back into this one, and I think they're way different, so...
Okay, cool. So yeah, those are the games that I've been playing, and then I've been keeping my eye on the others, as well as meaning to hop back into Cyberpunk and give that a go as well. It's just lately it's been more in the mood to play more casual stuff, and the Darkside Detective is scratching an itch I didn't know that I had to play pixel, adventure games of old. Maybe it was the conversation we had about the Sierra panel. I don't know.
Next week. Are you coming, Travis?
I don't know. I actually need to see. I didn't think about it, and I need to see what my family is doing, because we've got the full thing going with kids and everything. So I'll have to see. I didn't think about it, but the Sierra panel's pretty interesting.
I think maybe on later tonight we can go over all the panels, and I think we have the full panel list and the vendor list, at least most of them. So we can go through, see what's interesting. My cock hurts. What's going on, man? I was at Target earlier, and they removed the entire physical Xbox game section. Now they just have a glass cabinet and hardware/controllers and a tray with game cards above. It's really sad. I know Costco is pulled out, and we don't have Sam's Clubs here, but I know they were heavily discounted at Sam's Club. Yeah, not a good sign well, it's not a good sign for Xbox, but it's not a good sign for the industry as a whole if we're going to have a competitor get out. And we can talk more about that later tonight too. I wanted to start off by we did go to the movies yesterday, and Eric's not here yet.
He said he'll be late, so he'll be
He
here.
said he'll be late. Like we're here to talk about Tron, and he's not here.
Yeah, you might want to punt it.
You think we should?
Until later, yeah. Yeah, because we can't really have, then Eric will join and he'll be like, oh, hey, I want to talk about Tron, and then we'll have to go back. And then,
all right, he better come back.
What'd you guys think? I don't know. Well, what else is he doing with his life? He's in a coffee shop. So at least
he's drinking coffee at 9 o'clock at night.
No, at least we'll get to play the "What is Eric eating now" game, and he'll have a lot to choose from because he's at a coffee shop. So if we don't like his first pick, we can make him go get a donut or something from the glass case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We can just make him snack a bunch of stuff and rate everything he's eating.
All right, I'll punt. It's all right. And by the way, the Mariners are now in the top of the 13th.
Yeah, but still, the score is the same.
2-2.
Yeah.
Okay. I told you it's going to go till 11.
It probably will. This may be still be going the podcast.
and then who are they playing next? Next they play
Toronto.
So Toronto's got to love this.
Oh yeah,
right? Because they've gone through everybody. Both teams have, haven't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like these pitchers' arms have to be about ready to fall off.
Yeah.
And we play Toronto. It's like in a couple days, right?
On Sunday.
They only have a day's rest.
they get a day. They probably fly to Toronto tonight.
And I don't follow baseball.
I don't think they fly to Toronto tonight. I think it'd be tomorrow.
You think
morning.
Though? And
yeah.
And I don't follow baseball, but isn't Toronto good?
Yeah. They just beat the Yankees.
Aren't they really good? Yeah, they're really good though, right?
I mean, they're pretty comparable to everybody. I mean, everybody that's left is pretty good.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no clear like A tier and B tier of the playoff teams. So. Okay. Fair enough. Well, and it'll sort itself out because that series is a best out of 5 as well, right?
Yeah. No, they're best out of 7 now.
Yeah, then it goes best out of 7.
Yeah, so it's the first round is best of 5, and then it's best of 7 going forward.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
We're watching the Mariners somewhat as much as I can. I'd have it in a split screen here, but I'm afraid they'd give me a copyright strike again. But it's been a bad week for Xbox before, and the rumors mill kept on spinning this week with the retailers, and now there's some serious rumors about them discontinuing hardware. And I was curious what you guys think about that. Just not a good sign. I know, and Nintendo did post some really good sales numbers. Like the Switch 2 is off to a better start than the PlayStation 4 was in their first 3 months. So, I mean, good on them. But man, I feel like the stuff with Xbox right now is not good. And if you did cancel your Game Pass subscription, they did announce that if you did drop it and you had the recurring model, if you go back to it, you will get charged the new price. If you kept your original $19.99 a month subscription and you didn't do anything with it, you're still at that price point for now. But I imagine eventually they will change it.
Oh, I didn't realize that they were grandfathering people.
Yeah, well, they didn't say that.
Thought that they just price hiked everybody.
They didn't say that until a couple days later.
I gotcha. So after they listened to our podcast, they were like, "We better rethink this."
It.
These guys have all of the ears of people, including streamboo.com. And so they were like, we better go ahead and grandfather all the men. But joke's on us, we canceled.
Yeah.
I'm not sad about it. I'm not sad about it one bit. I mean,
I know,
the direction that they're going with, I mean, I'm like I said last week, I don't even know when I'm going to turn my machine on again. We'll
But Dathan, we fought and fought and fought. and now he can't even enjoy the spoils of a victory.
That's true. That is true.
So, but you loyal listeners, all of you, all 12, you get to enjoy it now. So congratulations.
Hey, it forced Chris to buy the
Expedition 33.
dog.
Yeah.
Expedition 33,
And actually you get a reward because they announced that they're giving free DLC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that was part of the reason I bought it too, was because
okay.
they were adding free DLC that was going to include new areas, new bosses.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
I wonder if there's going to be a return of the voice actors though.
They may have already filmed it or recorded it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have, but they were kind of staunch on the whole like we're not doing DLC. But maybe they had planned to just give free sort of stuff, and they're considering DLC monetized stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the director of it had said that the series name is Claire Obscura.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
33 is the first game in the series, which,
yeah,
you know, for those who have played the game, beaten and everything, I'm really hoping they do more with the story.
Oh yeah, it was cool. So with Xbox hardware dying, though, I mean, first of all, I didn't see that it was for sure that it was dying. Like I thought that we had just seen rumors that they were working on.
It's all rumors.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They have a contract with Nvidia, is what I saw. But you know, to develop new hardware and chipsets or whatever, that takes years. And I think they have been working on something, but it's also possible that they could cancel some of those plans. I mean, you know, I don't know how much they paid Nvidia or whoever's doing their chipset, but you know, they're a multi-billion-dollar, trillion-dollar company. You know, they could easily absorb some of that if they wanted to and start focusing on AI and whatever they're working on at Microsoft.
I think the real issue was they announced the Xbox ROG Ally X, and they should have waited until after that launched before they were like, "Hey, we're changing the price of the Game Pass."
Yeah,
because
I agree.
Now you've got people who potentially are buying the ROG Ally X for the use of the Game Pass, and they might have canceled their pre-orders now because price of the Game Pass has gone up. So why would I buy it?
I mean, case in point, Meatball Saucy canceled his, I'm sure. After listening to it.
I don't think he did.
No, God!
But, you know, he's got a little money to play with, the amount of stuff he's got in his home arcade, so. But, yeah, Dathan, any thoughts on the last couple weeks leading up to now on Xbox? If anything?
It's sad. It's a frustrating thing, and like you said, everything is just rumors right now. But you know, there's always those keyboard warriors that say they have the insider about no more hardware coming out and all that stuff. I'm a little shocked that Microsoft hasn't come. You know, with the rumors being spread that there isn't going to be any more hardware, that Microsoft hasn't come out and said, yeah, this isn't, we're still in the process of making new hardware and all that stuff. And they haven't come out and said anything.
No, they had the big deal back in June where they had announced the deal with AMD for their future hardware, but that's it. And it's like, we made an announcement, so we don't really need to make another announcement, even though we've kind of taken the ship, run it straight into the iceberg, and now we're trying to fill the holes.
Yeah, I mean, there's no more, E3 is not around anymore. I think the next big conference that is going to be happening is probably the Video Game Awards in December. So are Microsoft going to announce anything new? Are they just going to play off of, hey, we still have Gears of War and Fable coming out, and then what? Who knows what's going to happen?
Phil Spencer's going to walk out with a bottle of lube and say, everybody who has paid for Game Pass, we're doing another price hike, and we're offering you a bottle of lube with each subscription.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
I
they can't afford that.
I mean, what if at the
Microsoft
Game
doesn't give
Awards-
anything away.
What if at the Game Awards, Microsoft unveils they do a reverse Uno card? They unveil a new console. I mean, how crazy would that?
That's what I think could happen. Yeah.
But yeah, like I said before, it's sad that it's kind of and we're all about physical media, and we talk about it all the time, and it's sad to see it go. I've been an Xbox person since 2001, since the classic, and
yeah, that's part of it, dude. The amount of brand loyalty that they've built up over almost 25 years. Yeah. It's like, the past doesn't matter, but it's just like they're just we become fans of the games, and you become loyal to the platform you're on a little bit, and it really, I guess it doesn't matter in the end, but maybe it does. Competition I think is good.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think I kind of miss those E3 days where you'd have Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo battling out for who had the best showing and previews and all that stuff, and those were fun times. And now it's everyone kind of does their own thing, and I don't know.
But maybe this is the opportunity. There was those rumors that Steam was going to push out a new console maybe this Christmas. So great time for them if they were going to.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's a VR headset.
They're doing another one.
The Deckard.
That's
okay.
That's possibly another thing.
Yeah, they apparently reportedly they've entered mass production for them.
Yeah, but there was another thing that's been rumored is their console, Chris.
Yeah, they had the
Steam box.
We talked about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, didn't they have a patent for the controller or something like that that we had on here?
Right.
What's up, Biggie D?
When does the Elvira? Speaking of VR, when does that one come out for VR? Isn't it this? Was it today?
I think it's next week.
It's next week. Okay.
Yeah, the guys in the chat will know.
Yeah.
The VR is called the Upper Decker.
Yeah, that is what they said it was called. Well, I'm excited to see what Steam will do for VR, if that's what if that is going to come out soon, because last time we got Alex out of it.
It's the 16th.
Yeah,
Thursday.
okay, so the 16th. All right. Yeah. It would be cool, though. I mean, because if they launch another thing as well as they did Alex, that'd be awesome, right? So, yeah, go Valve and launch more VR stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, this article I'm reading here is saying that they're hoping to get it out by December. So,
yeah, so then it'll have to come out with a launch title. At least, I mean, that's what they do.
Yeah.
And I have to be honest, the Index really had a long lifespan. Like it was a well done VR set. I mean, it still had, the outside tracking and all that stuff because it was a product of that time. But it was good. It lasted a long time, so it'll be exciting to see what they do with this new one.
Halo VR. Hey,
and it would be cool if they did release a console, especially if it was like a console killer console where it was just focused on specs and just on performance. Like if they created like a high-end sort of elite console, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Apparently the Mariners have 2 guys on with no outs in the bottom of the 13th now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So pretty soon it'll be 19th inning.
Let's hope so. Yeah.
I think we just had this 3 innings ago, right? Or maybe they had 2 people on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Glarzilla, I think you're a Dodgers fan. I think you're a Dodgers fan. So congrats to your team to getting all the way, and that was a wild finish they had the other night as well.
Oh yeah, that was pretty great. Was that last night when that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at the
movies. I saw the highlights. Well, Chris was telling me the
Oh,
score
okay.
on the way home, and I looked it up later. I was like,
yeah, I watched that last highlight, and it was it's devastating.
yeah, no, you got the bases loaded, and they had a play at the plate, and he whiffed it.
Yeah.
He probably should have just thrown to first.
Yeah, well, I think the catcher was pointing to throw it to first, and then he did not.
Right.
Yeah.
Sports.
Oh, it's
Yep,
wild.
sports.
It's been a crazy month for sports, and tomorrow's gonna be fun with college football too.
Yeah.
We could talk about little toys if you guys want. I will avoid the
Sure.
Tron talk, I guess. I'll give Eric another 15 minutes.
Only 15.
What do you? How much time should we give him here?
You got to give
I
him
was
till
like,
half.
this is our Tron show, and he's not here.
I know. And it's all about him. He's the Tron guy.
Yeah. No. Oh. Speak of the devil.
See, you told
Now we
me.
can talk
Speak
about
of the
Tron.
devil.
Speak of the devil, and he will appear.
There he is.
What's this coffee shop?
What's
Show me this coffee shop.
the Wi-Fi password? Rose City.
Oh God! we just doxed the coffee shop.
Very insecure.
Show me the coffee shop. What do they have?
Good coffee.
We need a tour.
Yeah, give us a tour of the coffee shop.
Hold on.
Hold on, we got to make you big.
Yeah.
There you are. Okay.
Well, they got food, coffee, and not coffee.
Are you in Europe right now?
Yeah, it's a hat.
It's the hat.
Where are you?
No, I think he's in Portland because this is Rose City.
Yeah, he's in Portland
Who
because it's the
serves
Rose City
coffee at
Passport.
9:30 at night?
They're open till 11. It's Portland.
What are you eating? This is the opportune moment for the game of what is Eric eating?
I was gonna get a bagel, but I think they're out.
Wrong. What else do they have?
They have a bunch of stuff with sliced deli meat. I can't have it.
Take us up there and we'll pick out your food. We're throwing it to chat. They get a vote what Eric eats tonight.
The vegan bagel. That's what they're having.
You got to shave. This beard is looking sad.
No,
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
No. The shave. Get out of here. Just because you're in this hoity-toity Portland coffee shop doesn't give you an excuse to wear that hat and look like that. You know better.
Oh, PBJ says cheeseburger.
They don't have cheeseburgers. It's Portland. They probably don't even have locks because of the fish. Sad fish, you know?
Oh, you get a soy burger.
Yeah, maybe they have soy burger. Eric thought that he
he's
heard a good
thinking
song,
about
but he didn't hear anything good.
it. Should I
Put
play
the
the
earbud back
Jeopardy music?
in.
I thought they were
He,
Spanish. I was like, huh?
yeah, I knew it. You thought it was 9 Inch Nails or Modest Mouse. One of the two.
Sure, it's
Got
not
all
Depeche
excited.
Mode.
Mouse. Whatever happened
Yeah.
to those guys?
They're still in Portland, probably.
They're at the Rose City coffee shop hanging out with Eric, right?
Yeah, they're right with Eric. There they are, right back there with the pink jacket.
All right,
Very modest pink jacket.
but all right. So back to last night. We
Yep.
we did go to Tron.
Now that Eric's here,
Should we lead off with Eric? Eric, what'd you think of Tron? Can you hear us?
I thought it was fun.
We thought it was fun.
you're quiet, Eric.
Yeah, you're very quiet.
Where's your microphone at? Change your mic. I think you're on your laptop mic, not on your earbuds mic.
Go out on the curb.
Yeah, go outside.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's better.
Maybe.
A little bit.
Yeah, I
we
think
can
so.
hear everything in the background. It's okay.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
All right, what'd you think of Tron?
I thought Tron was fun. Let's end with me. I could talk for an hour, but I don't want to. So
Okay.
what did you guys think?
I'll go first. Like, I came in seeing that there were some really bad reviews out there,
Yeah,
and
all of them.
yeah, like everything I'd seen was bad. And it's like, I think if I wasn't going to this movie with you guys, I probably wouldn't have seen it in the theaters. And I the original Tron was fun. I Tron Legacy was okay, but
Hmm.
it's like I'm not a Jared Leto fan, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, seeing the reviews online from the critics, Chris's favorite people, like, it didn't inspire me at all. But I tell you what, we had a great time, and the movie is definitely, we saw it on IMAX. The movie is like a spectacle. Like, they put some the music is amazing, the visuals are amazing. Maybe it's not the best story, but I thought I was entertained. So, like, what more do you want out of a movie? What do you guys? Travis had some interesting thoughts about it.
Yeah. So thought number one, I thought Jared Leto was canceled. So I didn't know anything about this movie going into it. So I was quite shocked that Jared Leto was in the movie because I thought that he was collectively canceled.
And you've never seen any other Tron movie either.
Correct. Yeah, I've never seen any other Tron movie. So that was the first thing that shocked me, was that Jared Leto was actually in it. And then the second thing related to that was, then I couldn't get that stupid 30 Seconds to Mars song out of my head for like the next 10 minutes. I actually came home and played it on guitar to try to purge it out of my head, and it's still stuck in here today.
I've seen them live. I regret it.
Yeah. Oh, really? Well, they had the one album, I know how to play that song, The Kill, so it stuck with me somehow, right? So anyway, so there was that. Then I didn't know anything about Tron because I have not seen the first Tron, nor have I seen Tron Legacy. And Eric made it sound like I wouldn't need to know anything about it. He didn't think that the plot would be dependent on it, and then I was actually lost throughout most of it. Like, as far as like who characters were, what they were, there wasn't really, aside from the beginning montage, there wasn't really many guardrails for somebody like me. That being said, it was still a fun watch, and I didn't think the plot was bad. Actually, I thought the plot was more than what I had expected, because not seeing Tron, I thought it was just about some people stuck in a video game trying to beat the end boss, which it wasn't. But that's what I thought. Never have seen Tron. That's about what the plot was.
Just clear point of order? Is this a spoiler-free discussion? Because I don't want to say too much.
I think, we'll do
Yeah, it's gotta be
generally no
spoiler-free.
spoilers.
Okay, cool.
tonight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I didn't give any. I don't think I gave any
No, you
spoilers,
haven't.
unless I didn't know what was going on. So other than that, it wasn't like it was impossible to follow, even not knowing. But it did feel like there was a lot of me trying to figure out what I missed, enough to where I looked up online. Did I miss something when I was going to the bathroom? Like, I went and found like a synopsis of the plot to try to figure it out, and there wasn't any help there. So yeah, so as somebody who's never seen a Tron, I guess I would advise you that if you really want to enjoy the movie fully, which I don't know if it's worth this if you've never seen a Tron, but I would say go watch the other ones. If you really want to get the most out of it. But the effects were cool. People were it just, yeah. So now I can't say anything about it without it being spoilers for the other nitpicky stuff that I had from it. But yeah, I give it a solid 2 thumbs meh. But that's because I was confused the whole time, right? It's hard to get super excited about it, but that's better than a 1 thumb meh. So Yeah.
No,
so
you're like the perfect audience for them, actually.
I'd say go see it. And the theater that we saw it at, I don't understand the IMAX thing. In other words, I guess it's just a big screen, but it's definitely not like the OMSI IMAX that we have here locally. But the sound was great. The sound was great. I'll give it that. Like the sound effects were great.
Chris had-
It
shook your
rivals
seat?
my home theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris
for
had
sure.
never seen
Yeah.
an IMAX movie before. Have you seen an IMAX movie before?
Only at OMSI, which I guess doesn't count as an IMAX theater because it's more than an IMAX
That was an
theater, I guess.
OmniMax.
Oh, it's an OmniMax. Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't
Okay.
know if it's
So
still
yeah,
called that.
okay, then I didn't know that, but that makes sense. I expected this to be more like what I got when I walked into, but wasn't on display. What was it called, Dathan? The 3-dimensional or the shape?
Screen X.
Yeah, Screen X.
Yeah.
So I walked into the Screen X one because I had the door open and nobody was in that theater, which was really weird. So they're playing the movie and nobody's in it. Like nobody.
You went in the
watching
wrong
it
way. The wrong.
No,
door?
I went after route to see what the Screen X sign was. Like I was like, what is a Screen X thing? And since nobody was in it, I thought it was like just a demo theater. But then Dathan explained to me what's going on with those. It's just nobody chose to watch Tron that night on that screen it appeared. But that's kind of cool. Like that's actually what I thought more that IMAX was that it was more of a screen that goes up and kind of wraps around you a bit. That's what I thought it was. But no, it's just a tall screen, I guess. So, but yeah, it was cool. Cool theater. Yeah, it was fun.
All right, who wants to go next? Dathan?
Sure. I guess I could go. I from someone who's seen both the original and the one from 15 years ago. I thought it was fantastic. I really liked the obviously the soundtrack to me was 10 out of 10. Obviously they're not going to go with any other band than Nine Inch Nails. Really, that's kind of the go-to for a feature like this. I like the story, the visuals. I did not mind Jared Leto as the main person at all. I thought he did an excellent job, and people were complaining about him. I mean, would you rather have him or Pedro Pascal be the main character? Because you get option A or option B. That seems like what it is nowadays. And I thought,
and I want to say Dathan. I also want to say I didn't think he did a bad job. I just was surprised because there was such a controversy with the guy in the way that Hollywood kind of been excommunicating actors based off of social transgressions and things like that.
Right.
I was just sitting there like, wait a minute, that's not Jared Leto, is it?
Yeah.
And then I just sat there for like 15 minutes trying to figure out if that really was him.
Yeah, I know the other actors that were in the movie did also a job. The girl that played Athena, I thought she did a fantastic job. I think she's going to go down as extremely underrated.
Yeah, they should have given her more. I felt like she was killing it so much. She did it. She did it perfect. Good. The light cycle chases, everything coming to her. I mean, it was. I really enjoyed it. It was fantastic. And when we were talking about the Screen X, it is a movie that I would like to see in Screen X, just with the light cycle chases, because Screen X is you have your screen just directly in front of you, and then you have your side screens that they don't play during the whole movie, but during certain scenes that they really immerse you as like a full 180, 270 degree visual around you. So I think that would be a great film to watch with the Screen X. But as a whole, I posted on Instagram earlier. Soundtrack 10 out of 10. I give it a 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. Really liked it. I do want to see it again. Not a spoiler at all, but if you do go see it, there is a mid-credit scene, so make sure you stick around for that. So it's a big one too.
Agreed. Chris.
Yep.
What'd you think?
So yes, this was my first IMAX film.
How is that even possible? You are our movie guy.
Because I also like comfortable seats, and I will say that as far as the movie goes, Tron, I'm up there. It's an 8.5 out of 10, but those seats are definitely a -2 out of 10.
Agreed.
Wait. So I had to go to another area from where we were. I think my seat was rad. Like I was surprised at how comfortable it was.
Oh, mine was like spring in the ass, horrible. Like the one I was
Really?
sitting in was just like, I was like, oh my god, this is Sanium Cinemas here in Salem, where it's just like it's like they've upgraded everything, but they've left the same seats from the '60s there, and I was just like, this is horrible.
You do.
So that must
You do when
So
when you normally get those reclining chairs at the movie theater, and then you go to a theater that doesn't have them. You
Oh.
really do miss them.
Yeah.
see, and up front it bent back.
Those are
Like
those are known as rocker seats. The ones that bend back
Yeah,
are
so-
rockers.
Yeah. So it was that, and it was comfortable. Like I was fine with it, but that must be maybe also because nobody sits up there, so maybe it just had less wear and tear than what the other the seats everybody picks as.
I did want to mention one more thing I forgot is that we did get the popcorn bucket. It's not really a popcorn
Mhm.
bucket; it's just an arcade machine. You can kind of see it on Chris's
Yeah, do you want to show it off? you
mantle,
guys?
his mantle back.
Yeah.
It lights up. It's
Yeah.
it's actually really cool. It's
Where is it?
but you can't put. I don't know what they don't call it a popcorn bucket because you can't put popcorn in it.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, Chris showed me how you could if you
Oh, well, you can. I did
pop the
not-
back
make sure
open,
you have your
but
you just have to make sure you have your tetanus shot
Yeah.
before you start going to take it there too much.
it's got the little,
Yeah.
No,
little
that's
Tron
cool.
stick.
I think they would have sold more if they had had them lit up at the theater.
But so if you buy what size popcorn? So would they when you bought that? Did they offer to put popcorn in it, or did you have to pay extra to add?
No, they
No.
gave me a large popcorn with it, but they put the popcorn in
Oh.
their popcorn buckets, so they're paper popcorn buckets.
But if you had said put the popcorn in here, they would have done that.
I would have
or
punched
you
him
would
in the
have had-
face, but
No, I know, but I'm just saying if somebody buys it as an actual popcorn bucket, do they put the popcorn in the toys, or or is that up to the consumer to do?
That's probably
they used to, like when
They used to.
when they first started doing like these popcorn buckets, and
Yeah.
and I'd first started getting them, like they were putting the
Mhm.
popcorn in the bucket.
Yeah,
And then I'm guessing at some point somebody complained because they stopped unwrapping them. They stopped opening them up and they just hand them to you.
the only
So-
ones they put the popcorn
I
in
see.
are just like the tins, like the actual.
the ones that look like actual
yeah,
buckets.
they had
Yeah,
those
yeah.
like the light up ones.
I love how we're not even talking about the
Those-
movie now.
those
We're just
were cool.
talking about
They
we're
look
talking
cool.
about everything other than the movie.
But
Well,
I
it's
mean,
part of the movie.
so
It's part of the
It
experience.
is part of
that
the
we
movie.
did.
It
Yeah.
is.
it was the experience. I did go back and rewatch Tron this morning. So the original
Oh, yeah?
Tron. And I realized after rewatching that there's way more like Tron Ares. I enjoyed the movie and everything, but I also saw a lot of Easter eggs. So if you've never
Mhm.
seen Tron or Tron Legacy, there's a lot of stuff you're going to miss that's tied up with those movies. And as Travis said, I mean, the storyline itself is kind of self-contained, but there's so much else going on that
Mhm.
it's just kind of helpful to watch the other ones.
Well, it's not only that it's self-contained, it is self-contained, but I didn't get why they were fighting. I didn't get where the conflicts occurred. I didn't get what the deal is with entering a computer. Like, in other words, like I didn't get any of that. And I felt like there really wasn't any like hand holding to explain that to somebody who's brand new to it.
No.
Right. And that's a given, I guess, for people who have seen it, but I hadn't. So it's like, okay, so how does this exist? Where does this happen? Later, I was talking with my friend Chris about it, and he was explaining that in the first Tron, they were like doing combat and talking to the programs. The people, the entities within the game were individual programmers and the people that were responsible for making that bit of code.
Yeah.
Like that stuff is cool. That wasn't explained. I also didn't know, and maybe I missed this part because I was trying to figure out the other stuff. I didn't know what the permanence code was.
Well, and that
Like the
I don't
Sure.
think they introduced that in Legacy. I think they introduced
a new-
this in this one.
That was a new.
So that's
In
all.
this one,
That's
okay,
a whole
so
new
then- yeah,
thing
yeah.
that they added.
okay. So then I just missed.
Well, it was
because
just
I was
them.
just thinking about something
Slight
else.
spoilers, but like they can make things digitally into the real world,
Yeah.
but they can only last
Right.
29 minutes. So the permanence code would dissolve, would let him live forever.
Yeah, see, and I think I missed the explanation.
Maybe
it
that was
a
when you were in the
beginning.
bathroom.
Maybe, yeah, maybe, because I missed that part, because then came back and I'm like, okay, so what? Why is there a timer on this guy? And then I just kind of let it go. Yeah, and then of course I was completely lost on the. Well, I can't say, but yeah, there was one part that I was lost, but you guys explained it and said, "Oh, that's how this worked in the other movies." So yeah. So anyway, but it's still entertaining. Like, even if you watch it just as popcorn sci-fi, and you know nothing about it, it's good at that, and it's good to see in the theater for that.
Oh yeah.
Specific.
I do think the one thing Tron Ares does a little bit better than Legacy did was Legacy kind of relies more on the soundtrack to actually move forward. And Tron Ares, it just seemed like there wasn't as much reliance on Nine Inch Nails music to push it and keep you invested in it. Legacy, I think, is a good movie, but I tried to watch it with no sound and just subtitles. Mm-hmm. That movie's a mess without the soundtrack.
Interesting.
You know, I was thinking about it in terms of the Matrix. Like, if you were to go into the third Matrix movie without seeing the first two, I think you'd be fully lost.
Yeah,
more than you would with this movie. So
yes, yeah.
So for it being the third film and you still being able to kind of get what's going on, I think that speaks to its credit. Because I could,
or speaks to the lack of the Matrix, like the complete just egotism on the part of the Matrix people to just be like, oh well, if you're going to watch the third one, it's because you've seen the other two. Like that's just that's just self-assuredness, right?
Yeah, nobody knew what the Matrix was when it first came out.
The Matrix was a great movie when we saw that. Dang.
The first one
was amazing. Yeah.
But you couldn't tell people what it was. If somebody asked you, "Oh, what's the Matrix?" It's a great movie.
It's a great movie. Go see it. Yeah.
Okay, but
did they lose, Nathan?
No, it's just striking out, and I was still going. Bottom of the 14th.
Okay, you shook your head, so I was okay, they lost. Yeah.
So.
Well, overall, we thought it was good. So,
but Eric hasn't.
Eric hasn't gone yet.
All right, Eric.
Yep.
All right,
we got to hear Eric's
final
opinion.
Cut me off if I go too long, but yeah. So I remember seeing the original Tron, I think, on the Disney Channel when I was like 5 or 6 or something. I was hooked ever since. It's one of those movies that got me interested in computers. I think that one, 2001: Space Odyssey, and maybe like The Black Hole or something. So yeah, I'm deeply attached to the franchise for entirely nostalgic reasons. But this film, I'm just going to echo what you guys said. I enjoyed it. It's fun to watch. It's good to watch in the theater. Jared Leto didn't creep me out. I thought he did good in that. Even the supporting actors, I thought they were all really good. There's a couple parts of the film where they throw back, they give you some callbacks to other films, and it feels a little bit like fan service, but I'm 100% there for it. Like, it doesn't bother me. I can see how some people might be like, oh, this is too blatant, but nope, I loved it. The Easter eggs that Chris is talking about, they're fun to catch. Some of them are like audio, some of them are visual. Some of them kind of don't make sense. It seems like they're just name dropping sometimes, if I'm going to nitpick. And like, okay, that's fine. But it was maybe a little distracting, that I was like, oh, this character is attached to this particular thing in this movie, and it doesn't make any sense as to why, but it's a nitpick. The soundtrack, it doesn't drive the movie, but I want to say it was really prominent. Like, it felt like, at least in the audio balance that we were in, it was like right here.
Yeah, it was in your face.
It was really in your face.
Yeah.
Which I didn't mind because I liked it. but at times it almost felt like a music video for Nine Inch Nails rather than a movie with Nine Inch Nails soundtrack. You know what I mean?
Did Nine Inch
Yeah.
Nails make a cameo in this like they did with Legacy?
I didn't see. I didn't see.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to watch it again and look hard.
Well, but like Nine Inch Nails isn't Nine Inch Nails anymore, right? It's just Trent Reznor and Atticus Roth, right?
Yeah,
far
they
as I
were
know,
like
yeah.
they were two of the spectators or whoever in the grid in Legacy. They were like in the background
Okay.
walking by, and you could tell it was them.
Yeah. Because I don't
Trent
know who
Reznor
Trent
or,
is taking out.
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk is at the end of Line Club. They're the DJs at the end of Line Club.
Yeah. But Trent Reznor wasn't
Yeah,
in Legacy, was he?
I thought he was.
This would be the first of my hearing about it.
Going to the 15th.
There you go. I told you, 11 o'clock.
Well, Glarzilla already called it, so he jinxed him.
Yeah, I think that I actually don't know who. I know that Trent just was touring because I knew some people that went to that Nine Inch Nails show, but I actually don't know who his live band is right now. Like I don't know if I thought the Atticus Roth guy never left the house really, and just I didn't think
He's got musicians that tour with him for sure.
Yeah, I know he does, but I don't know if they're permanent or if they're just temps, right?
I liked how they referenced Legacy at various points in the film. They acknowledge it enough to, I think, make it worth seeing before you see this if you're interested in Tron. The only thing that I don't know if this movie did. So what I like about Tron, I don't think the other two Trons are very good movies per se, but they're interesting in different ways. Like I think the first Tron presented us in 1982 with the idea that you could have a digital avatar, which is something everybody does now. You have a Facebook page that's a digital avatar. You have an Xbox version of you. You have a Nintendo version of you. So that was pretty revolutionary. That there was a digital space that would look human, and that was a cool idea. And visuals were cool, and the soundtrack kicked ass. And then in the second movie, I think they lost some of that thought-provoking stuff and leaned in on the visuals, which kicked ass, and the soundtrack was cool. And maybe there was some interesting dialogue to be had around sentience and AI around Legacy. But that's kind of taken for granted in Eris. And I don't know. I think the themes of this movie are like, is it good or bad? Can it be both? But like I said, I don't think it's as thought-provoking as the other two. But in terms of being a good, fun movie, it's spot on.
Eric, where would you rank Ares compared to the other two? So I'm assuming the original is probably number one, but I'm curious. Is it possible? Like you say, this isn't as thought provoking as maybe Legacy. I almost think this movie was better than Tron Legacy. In a couple areas.
Yeah, I think Eris is more fun to watch, and so it succeeds as a movie in terms of entertaining me more than Legacy did. Yeah. But I want to see it again and see if anything like jumps out at me thematically that might make me chew on it more. But even if it doesn't, I think I would still rate this above Legacy. So yeah, I think I'd go Tron, Eris, and Legacy. Actually, if you really want to get nerdy, I would go Tron, Uprising, the cartoon show, then Eris, then Legacy. But,
Cool. I completely forgot about that. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember also the thing about Tron Legacy that threw me out too is it was, I don't know when that movie came out, 2010, 2011. It was when the Jeff Bridges, they started doing like copying his CGI and
de-aging.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and but then they put him. Yeah, they put him on another character. His face on another character, and
Clue.
yeah, and that was just bad. I wonder if they did that now, it would have been better. But
Oh yeah, well I think that was the first one, like the first like real attempt at a de-aging process in a major motion picture at the time.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
the technology was quite young, and
Mhm.
you can tell. I've heard, but have not yet confirmed, that the 4K re-release touches up some of that de-aging technology. So I'd like to see the. I really want to get a hold of the 4K Blu-ray and see if that's true.
they used to have Tron Legacy in 4D or 3D. It was a 3D movie. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
well,
still out
the
there.
the, the, um, the double feature that ran on the 8th was Tron Legacy and Tron Ares in 3D in
Oh,
IMAX.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
And if you were near an Alamo Draft House, you could get a triple feature of all the movies at once.
There we go.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll have to check out my digital version of Tron Legacy because they sent me an email that they'd upgraded it to 4K. So
Oh nice.
Yeah, take some still shots of Clue and post them on the Discord and see if we can.
I think
But-
overall though, it was a lot of fun, and it was great to hang out with you guys. Chris, thanks for getting the tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe we can do that again. And
it was an enjoyable time.
Yeah.
I
Did
didn't
you-
hate anybody, just hated the seats. So you know.
Did you show my shoes, dude? Did we see?
oh,
shoe
you know
pictures
what?
yet? Dude.
No, you're hiding behind Travis and Dathan with the shoes. So we.
Yeah,
I
the
took
shoes, you
pictures
can't
of
see
your
the shoes.
shoes and I forgot to upload them.
It's
No.
tragic. It's tragic. We'll have to post them in Discord.
Jesus Christ, my God.
Yeah, I'll have to do that.
Oh, good. I gotta upload it.
But there was other Tron stuff. So New York Comic Con's coming out, and oh, okay, I have it right here. Hold on. Let's see. Let me go back to this. We're now going into the bottom of the 15th. It's still tied 2-2. Score update for you guys. All right,
Thank
I'm
you.
going to share my screen.
I gotta reload my stream. I think I'm behind.
Okay.
Yes.
So, all right. New HasLab. There we go.
God, $260. That's how much it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
$259.99.
Wow.
But if there was one guy that was going to buy this, it's Eric. Right? Let's see. Can I play a video? I'm gonna see if I can mute it.
Out for $260. Hasbro's gonna be copyright striking this one.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I think who's that last figure? I want to know if it's Ram, but I don't think Ram was ever red.
It sounds like they didn't get the licensing to do any of the specific actors for these
Really?
characters. Yeah. So if you look,
The other ones look, don't they? I thought they looked like them. Yori looks like Yori. Sark
he?
looks like Sark.
Yeah, you've got
Yeah.
what looks like
Bruce
Flynn
Fox
there.
like Tron and let's see. Yeah, that
does
looks
that look like Flynn?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of Bruce.
Eric, are you interested in these at all? So you have to buy the whole set.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always Sark figures not totally accurate.
program.
Ram.
Program.
It looks like Ram. I think it's supposed to be Ram.
Yeah, don't you remember program?
It's
It's like you get a light cycle, or maybe you get two light cycles. You get a blue one and a yellow one.
that does look pretty cool. The problem is all. Okay, so the problem is all this stuff's made in China, but now I understand we have a 100% tariff on China, which is what I was already doing. So do I have to do I think we're even. I think I can just buy it.
Right.
I think we're okay now.
Yeah,
Okay.
$260 for that.
It's a lot.
That is a lot. I really don't know what exactly where all the money's at with this.
Yeah, does anything light up at all?
Yeah, because like the figures are maybe because they're only 3.5-inch figures. They're $10 a piece. I mean, those are standard $10 figures that you can get anywhere if they're 3.5 inches, and the diorama itself is not over $200. So I don't know where they're coming up with that much money for
USB powered light up grid.
That's
So if you scroll down a little bit there, Ryan, on the right hand side, it says original 1982 Tron collector set with USB powered light up grid display base. So is that where you're trying to tell me all the money is? Isn't that USB powered light up?
That can't be that
worth
much.
it. Worth it.
All right, well back to project then.
But they're
Right
trying to
now.
get to 10. They're trying to get to 10,000 backers, and on the
I don't see what happened.
I guess it's been out a day. They only have 792. They don't even have 1,000 yet.
Well, it is the 10th of the month, so I'd say when we get closer to November 1st and people start getting paid again, that's when you might see more people backing it.
Not only that, but if people get paid every 2 weeks, this is a month where they get a third paycheck for the month.
Okay.
Right? Is it this month or next month? One of these two.
The Diamond Select triple package of figures inside of the arcade with the blue light up thing, you can get for like $150. I think that's a better deal than this.
Okay. I mean, this would be cool. I mean, with the light up grid and everything, and you could make your own, make your own scene or whatever. But I don't know where they're coming up with that price. I mean, that's not. There's not enough value in that for that.
And that grid itself, I guarantee you, anybody with a 3D printer could probably make the same thing.
Guarantee it.
And for way less.
5 figures, 2 cars, and like a base.
Yeah.
I don't know. That screams about me. I think I'd pay maybe 150 if I was.
I was just gonna say the same thing. I'd be about 150 on it if I was interested in it, but that's me.
This is just another basic fun goof.
Yeah, we won't talk about the basic fun. They have their own issues going on. But that wasn't the only Tron thing. Let's see, stop. There we go. There was also this. Did you see this, Eric? I posted this in the Discord. You can buy a Kevin Flynn identity disc.
Yeah, somebody on Reddit said that they got this disc for free when they ordered the Tron Ares disc. So,
hey, Meatball Saucy. Well, yeah, so this could be cool for your Tron cosplay, Eric.
It's definitely not free.
It's $90.
Wow.
$90. It's on Disney's website.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
I bought 6 of them.
But I'll go back to the Hasbro stuff. They're also making 6-inch figures, and I'm assuming these ones are more standalone. Like you don't have to.
All right, Mariners got a guy up first and third with 1 out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sorry, just throwing that out there. Don't get double played.
Get the disc.
All right, carry on.
Thank you. Is this supposed to be Flynn's son from Legacy?
Yeah, I think that's
Sam.
Yeah, that's Sam.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like him.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
You said these were 6-inch?
Yeah.
The Diamond Select ones, I think, were 7-inch.
Oh, the base is loaded, dude.
Oh, they walked them.
Pending licensor approval. So it looks like they're still waiting to get Yeah, there you got Flynn and then Clue.
Oh, okay. You know
And
what?
there's-
Clue actually kind of looks like the messed up face a little bit.
Yeah, it's screen accurate.
Just a little bit.
Which means that's Tron over there on the right hand side.
That's Rinsler, dude. That's Rinsler.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
it is cool that they are doing stuff with Tron. Like I feel like Tron is like one of those forgotten Disney franchises that I don't know, maybe Tron Legacy didn't make that much money and they just didn't do anything with it. I don't know what the whole history is, but it's interesting now in 2025 they're doing action figures and more cosplay kind of stuff for Tron. And maybe it's partially due to the new movie, but I'm all for it. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you I'm watching the game. I'm listening. And I'm watching the game.
Base is loaded. One
I'm
out.
multitasking. It's
Polanco's
one
up.
out still. The count's 2-1.
I have it doing 2.
I certainly think that they're
2-2.
doing more
3-2.
Merchandise with Tron now than they've ever done before.
No Korra. I don't see a Korra figure.
Yeah, how come they didn't do it?
I don't see either.
That would have sold.
They probably can't get the license from Olivia Wilde.
You think so?
I don't. She might have wanted too much money. You don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
I certainly is a
Jesus Christ, my God.
Well, and then they got the light cycle there. Surprised they don't have anything else.
Oh, do we have a score?
That's game.
They win?
That's game. They won.
They win!
They won.
It's over.
All right. See you guys next week.
I don't care.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Jeez.
Are they celebrating?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
What a game.
All right.
I wonder if Travis, are you muted?
I was muted.
There
Yeah.
we go. Jorge
I was saying
Polanco
that-
singles in the bottom of the 15th.
They should not be celebrating. They've got more games to play.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be tired for the Blue Jays, but hell, they made it.
And then I said I was going to say, act like you've been there before, because that's usually my.
They
advice to
haven't been there
excessive
before.
celebration,
Well-
but they haven't been there before. So okay.
Julio Rodriguez was just born when the last time the Mariners made it to the
Yeah.
LCS.
Right.
Wow. Should I do another one?
No, it's an abuse of the super chat. You're.
That's only
cheapening
for
the super
special
chat
occasions.
song.
You're diminishing what it means.
Yeah.
Because
It's only for super chats.
It's only for
your
super
money
chats for
on
the claw
No,
machine.
don't tell people that.
You're-
We got to get the claw machine.
You gotta
spend your money.
You're diminishing the claw machine is what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, I got
All
another
of
one.
you listeners, it's not stupid. It's good stuff to spend your money on.
Both teams play hard, my man.
Yeah. There you go. That would be
All
an
right.
appropriate one.
All right,
for them.
carry on.
Yep, carry on. Now the game's over.
New York Comic Con. What else I got?
All right. I got
Ichiro.
okay. Ichiro's there? I bet he is.
Probably.
All right.
They're gonna make him play because
X-
he's the only one who's got fresh arms.
X-Men 97. Hasbro's going to do a big boy apocalypse.
How big?
I think. Did they say 12 inches? I don't have the dimensions here. I think it's double the
Small.
size of their. Yeah, it's 12. It would be double the size of their 6-inch line. So he looks pretty good. Eh?
Not too bad.
Do you guys consider Apocalypse like the big bad guy for X-Men, or like would you rather have a Magneto as your bad guy? And
I mean, it
I don't know,
depends on what you're watching or what you're reading. I think.
they did a Sentinel last year, and they still haven't. I ordered one. They still haven't shipped it, but this will be for next year, theoretically. Oh, here we go. Well, thank you, Meatball Saucy. There we go.
You just gonna keep it going, or what's the plan here?
I kind of want to have them just put on their post game celebration where they all get nuts in the locker room, but I don't know. I'll probably get copyright strike for that.
Yeah, and you've already got one criminal.
Yeah, I can't afford it anymore. Thank you for that super chat, Meeple Saucy. All right, but anyway, I think I might get this guy. We'll see.
What's the price?
My wife just came and gave me the thumbs up that the Mariners won. Yeah, we know. Thank you. Are they celebrating?
Yes, they're celebrating. I'm watching it.
We already covered this.
Okay.
All right,
my wife just gave me the thumbs up.
More toys.
All right, more toys.
How much was this one, the Apocalypse?
$120.
Okay.
$120?
And it is a 12-inch figure.
He's not $259.
Yes.
All right. Okay, moving on. Mondo had a panel today. They're going to do a more Ninja
That's
Turtles.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought I'm trying not to do stuff with Ninja Turtles. It's another thing I don't want to go down a spiral of, but I think this Shredder looks pretty damn sick.
Yeah, Shredder's cool.
It sounds like they're doing the line is going to be Ninja Turtles if they had continued on doing movies after, like, good movies after Secret of the Ooze. Not that those movies were any good anyway, but like if they had evolved and started making good movies, and that's what they're going to try to do. So I kind of I like what they're doing here. Did you know there was an Epic sporting event on? No, we didn't know anything about it.
Is that your miniature golf in VR?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is doing miniature.
That's epic. Let's tune into that.
All right. Oh, I have more X-Men. So they're going to do a Jean Grey. Did Jean Grey have the big hair in part of X-Men 97? I don't remember that.
I don't think so.
I want to know what's going on with the third head from the right.
Well, she's squinting. I think it's because she's going to be using her telepathic powers.
Okay.
That's what they're trying to...
It's missing the hand, so I'm not seeing the...
Oh, it's missing a hand. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know, when they're doing
what are you talking about?
Telepathic squinting.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like there needs to be a hand next to the head to kind of help make, because it looks weird. But I get what you're saying.
Oh, thank you, Meatball Saucy.
Well, that's because nobody else on this panel has a soundboard. So,
Jesus Christ, my God!
I thought you had one. You just don't use it.
I don't know if it works.
That's all right.
Oh no!
All right. So Jean Grey was cool. Did we talk about Beast yet? Beast. Here's Beast.
That actually looks pretty good.
I think he's going to come with a lab coat, and they didn't say if the lab coat's going to be soft goods yet or if it's going to be hard plastic.
He's going to come with a lab coat and a Predator head. That's the plan.
That'd be pretty dope.
The Predator head. He's gonna come with that. The ultimate crossover right there. X-Men Predator.
Yep.
So I think he looks good. I did have a Ninja Turtle here. Here's Donatello.
Oh yeah.
So the last time we saw him, he wasn't painted, and now he's
Hello?
painted. You there?
Hello.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He's in the underneath.
Chris? Uh-oh.
He's gone.
His wife found
Oh.
out he's doing a podcast.
He's gone.
Plugged in.
Chris?
He's gone.
Oh, crap.
Changing settings.
He's on the grid.
Yep. Adjusting microphone.
Should I kick him out?
Finding a Cheeto.
I removed him.
Booted.
I booted him.
You know, this Donatello is actually painted pretty good. That's a
Yeah, I think so
solid-looking
too.
figure.
I know, that's what I think.
Yeah, check a look at the just it looks like he looks like a lizard, you know, like a
Kind
girl.
of, yeah. He's got some toughness to it.
The texture and the depth, and the freckles and stuff looks good.
Yeah, he's dehydrated. Needs to drink some water. You're not showing up to competition. Come on. It's time to hydrate and eat some carbs.
Here is Janine. So
You're getting all these, aren't you?
I gotta get this one. So, but there's another
Yeah.
one here I want to debate with you guys. But
Okay.
I think Janine is a must. She comes with a desk, and there's two other ghosts that aren't really pictured here, so that'll be cool. But all right, so that's all good. I think this right here is the controversial one that they showed off today.
Huh.
They are going to do a Halloween edition of Sam Hain.
You already have it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this one comes with two new ghosts, and he's a different color robe. Here he is. There's Chris.
So what's the controversy with this then?
Well, to get him before, you had to pay the full $200,
Right?
because you had to get Peter and you had to get Sam Hain. You couldn't just buy Sam Hain by himself, because that's what we were told last year when this originally came out. The only way to get the exclusive was to get this 2-pack. Now, a year later, they're offering them individually. You know what? I don't blame them. Like, if the thing is a great design, and you know, like I don't blame that. I'm all from, you know, trying to make some more money off of it. But I think I did see some people online that are kind of butthurt about it. That maybe they don't want to double dip, or maybe they felt like they got taken advantage of. I'd like to say that if you're in the camp that you didn't get him and you want to get him, maybe this is your chance. He also comes with a new Slimer. Welcome back, Chris.
I was sent to the abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Detroit Tigers found out where you were.
Yeah.
But he's going to be available on Halloween weekend, and I think they said he's going to be $130. So he's got all new head sculpts for the pumpkins, which is kind of cool. And he's going to have those two ghosts and a little Slimer that are from that episode. So I probably shouldn't get it, but we'll see how much money I'm going to have here. Yeah. But anyway, do you guys think I don't know. There are people online that thought that was kind of cheap or lame for Mondo to do that. Or do you guys care?
I mean, it's no different than having just a variant of any other figure that they come out with. I mean, it's just kind of in the same boat. I mean, this one looks different. And
It's a crappy repaint.
Dude, it's it's a classic repaint. There you go.
Crappy repaint.
What the hell would I know about stuff like that? I'm probably the last person that you should bring up with this.
Yeah.
Are Transformers fans just a bunch of assholes?
Yeah, I don't know.
Meatball said he gets his ROG Ally next week. Is he going to have it before next week's show?
Did he really say that?
Yeah, he said next week.
Oh,
that
shit.
it arrives.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if he gets it before next Friday, I think he should make an appearance. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's only right.
Yeah. Meatball Saucy. Yeah, you should come on the show next week. And think about coming to PRGE next week, too.
Yeah, we got to figure out if Eric and I are going to be on the show next week. Well, we got to figure out what's going on with that. So,
Where are you going to be?
well, I got people from out of town that's coming to stay for the weekend. So,
Uh-oh.
we might be able to figure out something.
They kick him out?
We'll figure it out.
Next week, it comes on Thursday.
Well, there you go.
He's got a full half a day to play with it before he has to come on the show.
He won't want to join. He'll be playing.
Yeah, he won't want to join. He'll be playing.
No,
Yeah.
he'll join. He'll join in.
Yeah.
There was one more thing of toy news before I get into the PRGE stuff. The Star Trek Wave 2 is officially, from Nacelle, is officially up for pre-order right now.
Oh, no one cares. It's Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to get these, but it's like there's going to be another $250.
Polaris looks cool.
Yeah, she looks
She
great.
looks great.
So I still haven't gotten Wave 1. So like I guess my only thing is like we're paying for another wave, but I haven't gotten Wave 1. This wave isn't going to come till sometime next year. Oh,
Where's Terry Hatcher?
Yeah, she's not in this one.
Boo. Next.
Okay.
Oh, Meatball is going to PRGE on Saturday.
He says he's going.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go, bub.
Let's do it. Go. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to spend your money on right now. Gotta resist.
Yep.
Gotta resist.
Resistance is futile.
Yeah. All right. So let's go over the PRGE stuff. Unless you guys wanted to talk about something else, or
No, we can go PRGE stuff. That's fine.
are they going crazy in the locker room yet?
I don't know. I stopped watching a while ago.
Oh, okay.
It's over, Johnny. It's over!
Let's see. Master schedule.
I'm kind of bummed out that there has been no Stern appearance by them.
I think they're still going to be there.
In what capacity? Because they would have announced it by now, I would think. I mean, we're less than a week away.
Well, Next Level is going to be there.
Well, yeah, Next Level is always there, but they always have a booth where they're selling stuff.
Yeah.
All the pinball, all the machines were provided by Stern last year.
Yeah.
And independent, people.
It's interesting they're not in this list right here. Next Level is not. But also Atari isn't on here, and I know Atari Age is on here.
Yeah, Atari Age is
I've
there.
seen somewhere there's a floor plan here, and I could have sworn I saw Atari is going to have a booth.
They're probably just going to be synced up with Atari Age.
They might be.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing.
Makes sense.
Venue information. No. I don't think their website's the best. I'm sorry, PRGE.
No, they've had the same website for like 15 years.
It's ancient. Yeah, it's ancient.
They really need to update it. Panel schedule is here. Okay. So we're going Saturday. Anything here stick out to you guys? Should I need to zoom in? Let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to
I can't
zoom
read
in.
that.
How's that?
BioWare versus Bethesda.
No, there you go.
11:15. That could be good.
And Legends of Sierra, obviously.
So that's right to 11:15 to noon, then noon to 12:45. So maybe we go to those two. Panther to Predator. What the heck is that?
You said you were looking at the floor plan. There's one thing that I have not seen that Eric needs to see. It's the Maid Cafe, and we have not. I haven't seen that yet. That's a must.
Yeah.
At every convention that we go to, we have to make sure there's a Maid Cafe somewhere.
Jesus Christ, my God.
I don't feel comfortable in this.
There's some maids around.
Do you have to dress up as a maid to get in?
No, there's maids that are already there.
I'm a made man. What can I say?
Next level does have Star Wars. I am going to go over tomorrow.
Phantasmagoria would be
my God.
an interesting panel if you could ask like honest questions without offending the quote unquote actors.
Yeah.
I think they know. They have to know.
I would want to know, like, when you signed up for this gig, right? Did you think that, like, honestly, I would want to know if I was an actor and I signed up for something like that, I could see that as the nail in the coffin for my career, if I really cared about my career. Or did you just do it for funsies because, whatever, right? Like or if you didn't realize it would be until you were like on set, that you're like, man, this is going to typecast me and I'm not going to get out of this.
Well, how many?
Right? Like,
Here's the one I want Dathan to go to. An historical perspective of why retro video games are expensive by John Hancock. You going to that one, Dathan?
I don't need to go listen to somebody to already know. So that's,
yeah.
No, it's like, yeah, exactly.
I could make
That
my own
seems-
panel. I could
that
have my
seems
own
crazy.
panel do it.
Why do we need a historical perspective on why video games are expensive? We need a panel about how to get good deals on video games. Right?
Yeah.
What you need to do is go to that panel and just keep going up to the mic and asking, how can we get Microsoft to lower the price of the Game Pass again?
Yeah, no.
Just over.
That's why there's a lot of interesting stuff going on right now, and people they love to talk about the past, and I guess it is the retro convention, but I don't know.
Yeah. It's a retro convention.
Seems kind of interesting. Oh, at 5:00 they do an NES panel. 5:00 might be a little late for me though.
So they have the limited edition Star Wars pinball machine. It's next level.
Yeah,
Oh.
I watched a review on that pinball machine today, and it looks pretty fun.
Cool.
Well, they'll be at next level. Oh, Chris isn't going.
No,
Chris is not going, and Travis is still up in the air.
Chris, you're not going?
Yeah, I gotta see.
Chris
what
is not
happens
going.
with my family.
no.
Jesus Christ, my God.
I spent too much money on the Washington State Horror Con already.
Oh, that's right. You're
Jesus
doing that.
Christ,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
Eric and I
You
are
picked a
going
good
to
one.
Chicago the week
Stop
after. So
spending your money
Yeah.
on stupid shit.
Did you hear that?
yeah, you mentioned that a couple times already.
Are Transformers fans just a bunch of assholes? All right. Charles Martinet is going to be there. Any interest from you guys? He's been at every convention, right?
Yeah, I met
So
him last
Thor,
week.
KC, we talked about that actually. So yeah, Microsoft listened to us and are ranting and raving about how wrong it was of them to increase the Game Pass price. So they've decided to grandfather people in. You're right, but we showed them and we canceled before they made that decision.
No.
And if you rejoin, you don't get the full price.
Yeah,
So they're holding you
Yeah.
hostage, pretty much.
yeah.
Yep.
They're just being dicks.
So yes, we're glad that we could influence Microsoft enough, Thor, so that you can reap the benefits of our war, but we cannot.
All right. The lady that voices Princess Peach is going to be there.
All these Mario people I've already met, all of them.
So weird though. Like, what do you do when you talk? I mean, and this is just not picking on it, but like, what do you talk to the person who voiced one of the characters?
They say like 5 things per game. I don't understand.
Do they? Is that right? Right? Like they say, listen.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
And then that's it.
That's it.
Oh, he
Some
does.
Of these prices are a little out.
He
there.
does this guy does quotes per every 6 words, $20. What?
So wait,
Wait,
does he write out a quote or does he say?
He must say it.
Can
into
we
your
have
cell
him
phone.
quote for only 5 words, and then so if we don't get the 6th word, then he gets charged us $20. So that's why we just need to have him give us a quote that's only 5 words.
But if it's just a quote he's writing out, this is where I'm. Is he recording himself saying this as Bowser?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it'd be on your phone, right?
What's that?
It'd be on your phone that he would do something like that, right? Like,
Well, you know, we
hold
could
up
have
the
him do a
mic.
shout out for the show.
No,
Good.
no,
I
no,
don't even
no.
know what
That's-
Bowser
that-
sounds like.
That's money. That's money that could go to the claw machine.
You would take from the claw machine to get
Yeah,
Bowser?
not for this guy.
No,
Look at this guy.
Yeah. The claw machine is worse than basic fun, so we're not doing it.
Okay,
What's
can
up,
we
Lucas?
put something to bed finally? Like what? Why are you so down on honest question? 1,000% honest question.
Okay.
Why are you so down on the claw machine? I think it was Biggie D that bought one, and he said he loved it, and he said his kids are always playing with it and having a good time with it. What
Biggie
is-
D doesn't have any kids. What are you talking about?
Not Biggie D.
Corner kid.
Michael B.
Corner-
Sorry.
Michael B.
Yeah,
Michael
Corner
B, sorry.
Kid's gonna buy one.
My mistake.
No.
Michael B got one, and he said his kids showed pictures on Twitter and kids playing with it and having a good time. Why are you so down on the claw machine? Your kids would have a blast with it.
They might, but I don't know. I
No,
feel
they
like
will. They would.
I feel like they would play it and then they'd play it for an afternoon and then they'd be done with it. And then I'd just be stuck looking at it for a couple of years.
AKA playing it nonstop because it's rad.
I think it's right now it's a missed opportunity to help grow the Late Night Live brand. I think that it would be beneficial if you were to include this with the shows on Friday nights and tie in some super chat stuff. You know, I mean, I could mail out some Mortal Kombat lanyards. I mean, who's got those? I'm sure there's a few people that got a couple of those. You know, we could have fun with it, but you're such a
Go up though. Go up on this list. I want to see how many of these. See, look at everybody's doing quotes. All these voice actors are doing quotes.
Oh, he's doing $20 for quote. What?
Yeah. See, and you missed somebody up above too.
It is the new thing. I've been telling
I
you
guess
guys
so.
for
That
a
is so
while.
dumb.
It never used
Yeah.
to be.
See right there.
It never used to be like this.
Quotes.
Okay,
So, like,
guys,
what are they expecting to get on? They want to get on social media? What are you doing with a quote?
It's the universal sign for I have to go now because
Yeah.
chips on.
That is.
They're putting shirts upside down.
And my battery.
Okay,
my battery
Eric,
is
drive
almost
safe.
out, so I gotta bail.
All right.
Okay, drive safe.
All
Eric,
right,
I'll talk to you later this week, and we'll get PRG figured out.
Okay.
All right,
Peace
buddy.
out.
All right.
Meatball Saucy says everybody loves lanyards. Meatball, I'm gonna hook you up with 5 of them because I'm such.
I already gave him one. He already has a Mortal Kombat one.
Yeah, he's gonna get 5 more because I'm such a nice guy.
How many solid snakes were there? I mean, like, there's just this guy that voiced all of them.
So David Hayter did Solid Snake, and then they brought in Kiefer Sutherland for
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Okay.
And but I don't know if it's because that wasn't Snake and that's why they brought him in, or I don't know.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hater isn't. He's not charging for 6 words, so I'll give him a prop there.
No, he's
No, but he is
charging
kind of,
$60
because he's
for a
doing-
phone call or
Yeah,
What?
phone calls, videos, or voice recordings.
What's the
So-
phone call? Who are you gonna call?
Yeah, like you call your friend and he says, "Hey, this is Snake," and then hangs up.
No one calls anyone anymore.
No, it's a voice
Yeah, I know,
recording,
it's-
so it's like you leave a message.
Yeah.
But no one leaves
Yeah.
messages anymore. Who's going to leave a message? Your dentist?
You know, the Indian call center. When you don't answer,
Yeah.
they'll leave a message.
Yeah, yeah. Meatball, you're going to give away lanyards on your channel now.
Yep. I'm always helping out the peeps.
We don't want to do it on ours,
Mhm.
so you could do it on yours. You're welcome. A heavy breathing phone call.
Yeah. Well, this is rather random. But yeah, the keep going on these.
Okay.
Who's this?
Debbie
Debbie
Mae
Ma-
West. She's the
Oh,
voice.
she's got small and large quotes.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, hold on. Yep.
This is just
Quote
bad.
small, quotes large.
Would you like a small quote or a large?
Yeah, what is
quote?
a small
Can I
quote?
get a
like her
medium
saying,
quote?
Hiya.
Yeah,
I don't know. They're just trying to make money. It's fine, you know.
Can we just have people that just want to meet people and interact?
No, because this is how these people make their
This
money.
is society now. Yeah.
you know what?
Well, not just society now; it's how they make their money. Now, Eric's brother Dave, who was at the Tron Ares thing, he went to the Twilight Festival. You know that's a thing. I didn't know that was a
Right.
thing,
It is a thing.
but
He is
It
well known in that community.
he is well known in that community.
I met
And he
him.
told-
I met Paul Iden. He's a really good guy. He voiced.
Oh, I thought you meant Dave.
No, I've met Dave.
In the
Yeah.
in the Twilight Festival community, because he told me he is well known in the Twilight Festival community. But he told me that that they do a thing where the actors come, and he said that it's cool because they do a party, and if you're a gold pass member, then you get to go to, I think it was a gold pass or golden ticket member, then you get to go to this this like celebration that they do, like where there's dinner and drinks and all that stuff and dancing, and the actors, he said, actually come out and just hang out with people.
Yeah.
And so that shocked me, because he said that's a case where it's not like, because he's been to some of the Comic-Cons and stuff,
Mhm.
where they come in real quick and sign their stuff and leave and don't really want anything to do with you. He said he was surprised that all of the actors and actresses that have come to this convention, they actually come out and they hang with people for hours, like all night, like just drinking and talking and being people, right?
That's
Just
dope.
being people.
Yeah.
Also like the movie. And I said, that's great. Who was there? Was it werewolf number 4? And then he laughed and he said, well, kind of. This time it was werewolf number 2. And then he gave me the name of somebody that was also there too.
Chris-
because yeah,
Chris knows the whole cast.
I'd imagine
He'll tell
if
you.
you're werewolf number 4, you might be all about partying with the peeps that really like your movie. But if you're, Anna Kendrick, you might not be so about it. But he did tell me that that actually that wasn't true, that they had the big name actresses and actors there, not just werewolf number 8. And they also came and hung out like all night, and that they were all like cool people, like just got into it and liked it. So to the point of your thing, Ryan, about like, can't they just, be people or whatever? I think that these conventions don't really seem to kind of like bring that out of the celebrity, so to speak.
Yeah.
Whereas like maybe more like the festivals about their craft actually does. Maybe it would.
Yeah, you're
I don't
probably
know.
right there. Yeah.
And also, it probably also depends on. He said that the cool thing about the Twilight Festival is that since it's in Forks, Washington, it's like, he said that there's only been a few creeps that they've had to kind of like kick out of the thing, but for the most part, it's like good people that go to it. He said.
Mhm.
Whereas like these conventions,
Where
I'm
we're
guessing
going is where a lot of creeps
Or-
are. Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah, you
Like,
just get
yeah.
the life. Yeah.
Chris and Dathan are
Yeah.
going. Yeah, that's pretty creepy.
You know what? For this PGR, we should get shirts next year that are just QR codes. That when people scan them, they say, "Hey, donate here to the claw machine."
Yeah.
Have 2 barcodes, one to join our Discord, and then join
So-
the claw machine.
So not that there's anything wrong with it, but like, so
Oh, there you go.
yeah, but so like he's not doing an autograph thing. He's just talking, and that's cool. But like for the people that are like the voice actors and stuff, do people actually pay to get the autographs? Like, are those lines big, or are they just kind of hit and miss? Like, occasionally,
I've never
somebody
seen a
like
long
pay
autograph
for the
line at this
stuff.
thing. Maybe Dave.
Yeah.
No,
I think you
I
can go
met
right up to
Tim.
him.
I met Tim Kitzrow last year, and
Uh-huh.
I walked right up, and there was nobody there, and I could
Yeah.
talk with him for like 20
He's
minutes.
not going to be there this year.
I know that this is like the first time in years.
What? Who was he? What did he do?
He is
He's the voice of
NBA
NBA
guy.
Jam. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a
Funny.
Poland native too.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just wondered. I think that if somebody was actually autograph seeking the voice of a video game, you'd think that that'd be a very limited amount of people, like demand for something like that.
It depends on
So-
depends on who it is.
Yeah.
Steve Downs, I think his name is Steve Downs. He did the Halo. It was Master Chief, I think, or
Oh,
whoever,
okay.
and he's
Right,
very,
yeah.
very, very popular.
Okay.
I'm glad they have pictures of some of these people because, like, I wouldn't know who they were
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
if I saw them in a crowd.
Who? Oh, the composer for.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they're.
That's cool.
Oh.
In the back in the day, I'd be interested to hear about how, like, they didn't have MP3s back in the late 80s, so like you had to change it into like
No.
a soundboard kind of.
You didn't have to change it into it. You just wrote to it.
Yeah.
Like it was a synthesizer.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool.
I mean, I use the same stuff now. Like, the same thing now for my music.
There's gonna be some guys from Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh yeah.
They should,
But not actual skaters.
They should have got Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
They really should have, because when they got him for Game On Expo, and Eric and I were there this last year. I'm kind of surprised they didn't. I thought they were going to, because they announced all of these guys.
I bet they asked him and he declined it. I wonder if that's what happened.
No, they because I know the guy that helps bring these guests in, puts it on, and he said he would show up, but apparently his overhead was way too much. Way, like it was pretty high.
Like his writer, or just the cost, the fee to get him in?
The fee to get him in, and all.
Okay.
It was the show up fee or whatever. It was a lot.
Yeah, crazy. I actually figured that these people showed up for free, and well, maybe not these ones, but like the bigger celebrities, and then just made their money, on the autographs and stuff. But it makes sense that they'd get paid too, because that's a draw for people to go to your convention. You know.
So what's the deal with you and Eric? Are you guys not? You said you're not going to be here on Friday night.
So we're going to PRGE all weekend. We're going Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And he's staying with me all weekend, and then our other buddy Chris, he's gonna have a booth set up on Saturday, Sunday. So he's gonna come and stay with us also on Friday and Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
So I don't know what the plan, like what time he's gonna be here on Friday. We haven't I need to figure that out this week. So we should be able to do something for the stream for next week. We'll figure something out. We'll make it work.
Oh, here we go. The YouTubers.
Oh, that's what this is.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Wow. Well, that should be one that Eric likes. Utterly Noah.
Tron.
Yeah.
I don't. There's a whole thing about crazy game store stories. Like, I don't know. At least from my perspective, I could care less about.
Oh, I see.
I could care less what's going on at the game store. Like I don't want to hear about them getting ripped off or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's just,
well, but those aren't that That's a normal story of getting ripped off at the game store. These are crazy game store stories.
Crazy games. Yeah.
Yeah, these are crazy game store stories.
I don't know. It still
Yeah,
doesn't
like
interest me.
maybe it's somebody brought in a Xbox 360 to get it cleaned out, and the moment they opened it up, it was just filled with cockroaches.
I worked in a game store, and I have zero crazy stories.
Yeah, I did too. 0.
Yeah. I mean, the craziest story is that one of the guys that wanted to buy the game store from the original owners, he couldn't buy it. It got bought from somebody else. So he just hung out with me for free all day,
Jason.
playing on the computer that was sitting there. Nice guy. But yeah,
Hey,
he just,
what's going on,
on his
Jason?
day off, he just hung out. That's the craziest part. Other than that, no crazy stories at the game store.
Yeah, no, my brother and dad owned a video game store, and I helped out. And the 360 with cockroaches, somebody brought in a 360, wanted it cleaned out because they said it was having problems. Opened it up, and it was just filled with cockroaches.
You sure that
That's
wasn't
not that crazy of a story, though.
that wasn't from your clothing or something?
No. Although there were a lot of people would come in and say, "Hey, my system's overheated." Well, where do you have it? Oh, I had it on the floor and a blanket over the top of it.
Yeah. That,
Well, maybe
all that dust is sitting there,
floor,
overheating
and or maybe it's somebody brought in their crazy stories, or somebody brought in a Virtual Boy, and it had been modded.
Yeah, that could be crazy.
Yeah, who buys a Virtual Boy in 2025 though? That's crazy.
No, that's some.
I know we're waiting for 2026 to do that.
Yeah, I know, but like, if one of you guys on this panel would buy a Virtual Boy, I mean, it'd just be crazy.
It'd be about as crazy as someone trying to buy a claw machine, right? It'd be about that.
Yeah,
it'd be close.
Yeah, or a $200 and some odd Tron toy set
that you could 3D print for 15 cents. Yeah,
you probably could.
Yeah,
Chris, aren't you getting a 3D printer here? You need to get one.
He had one.
I know you got to get a new one.
I'm looking at Bamboo. I'm thinking I'm gonna try and either pull the trigger, or I'll wait for Christmas and see if maybe Jesus gives me something nice.
Yeah, I got some ideas to send your way.
A claw machine.
Yeah,
nothing that's shaped in a
claw machine.
pickle size.
Yeah. 3D print a Tron popcorn bucket.
Well, I'll 3D print me some Flynn discs for the grid and send them to Eric.
Oh yeah.
I'll send him one once a week. They are, J-Rod. Everybody wants that cardboard Virtual Boy.
I bet they'll sell some of them.
Oh, they will. If it has Nintendo branding on it, it'll sell.
I could think of a couple ideas they could brand that would sell, but we won't talk about that on the show. It's family friendly right now.
So the original Legends of Sierra panel, they did the Adventure Game Fan Fair in California in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
That actually, no offense to PRGE, but that one was cooler. They had Ken and Roberta Williams there, Al Lowe, who will be at this one. They had Jane Jensen, who was the creator of the Gabriel Knight stuff. They had the Quest for Glory creators, which are there, but they also had Mark Crow and Scott Murphy of the Space Quest, who created Space Quest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And had Jim Walls as well for the Police Quest series. So like that would have been pretty cool, because there's a lot of variation in the background of the people who made the games.
Right.
So there's a lot to ask about the creative process and all of that. And of course you have Ken and Roberta Williams there. So
yeah, when it comes to like the point and click action adventure, they're the icons. They're like
totally.
they're the staples of that genre.
Yeah, but like Jane Jensen would be interesting to talk to ask questions about, because I mean she created Gabriel Knight, but she was an author before that, like that, she was an author first and then got sucked into the Sierra thing. It'd be interesting to find out how she got sucked in. I think they approached her because she was writing horror novels, that just didn't go anywhere. No offense to her, but they didn't. And then she wrapped that up into the Gabriel Knight stuff. And it'd be interesting to know how because the Gabriel Knight thing, at least the first two were really highly regarded. And that includes the second one being full motion video. Like, that would be interesting to figure out, like, why. I mean, Phantasmagoria sold a ton, but it wasn't considered a good game. Whereas Gabriel Knight was kind of the same thing. And it was, in my memory, it was considered a better game. Like, it wasn't trashed on as much as like Phantasmagoria was in later years. So it'd be interesting to see what they think caused that, right? And also it'd be interesting to figure out from the Williams what they actually, how disappointed they were that medium didn't take off. Like, the video just had a blip in time and then everybody moved on real fast. I'd be curious to see how disappointed they were. Like, because they didn't get to make movies,
right?
Which is what it seemed like they were wanting to do, right?
Yeah, they a lot of those King's Quest games. They cranked those out fast. I mean, they were quick. They came out with 7 of them, and that was in what, like a 10-year period, 10, 11-year period.
Yeah,
maybe even less.
Yeah, and it's because they just reused the engine for a ton of it, right? And then and I mean, that was kind of Tin Williams' idea, was just, we've got this engine. Let's just go hire people to teach them how to use the engine, but who aren't game developers, but can tell a story that's unique. Go get them,
right?
But apparently he paid horrible, and it wasn't a good gig. Like, that's the dirt I've heard on all that stuff, is that it was a bad gig to have, and that there's a lot of resentment that people have towards him at the time. I think that by and large has been dropped, though, over the years.
Oh, there you go. I was going to show.
Hey, Dark Realm.
No, I'd be interested to see what they have to say at that Sierra panel. I think, we've lived through that, and I think they did put in a lot of effort, and pumping out a lot of games in a quite a short amount of time was very impressive. So, and then
not just game. I mean, those games were pretty good.
Yeah,
they were
good.
They were selling. Like, I think they got to be some of the top PC games at the time, sales wise.
Oh, at the time they absolutely were, sales wise. Yeah, they were like the Disney of. I mean, that's what I would tell them. They were like the Disney of PC gaming back then,
right?
And they were. The other thing that they did too was they weren't afraid to go out on a limb, so to speak, also with like trying different types of games later. Like, I don't know, they had cred, even when they were doing stuff like Shivers and things like that. That wasn't their standard game. They had cred where people would be like, oh, it's a Sierra thing. So they'd pick it up to try it,
right?
Before we go, I will say, like, a lot of our viewers are in the home arcade community, and they want me to. Do you want me to give my take on the wrestling cab disaster? Did you?
Yeah, what happened with it?
Well, there people started getting their WrestleFests, and turns out they suck. So,
well,
no,
how so?
You can watch. It's a whole thing. So I don't want to get into huge details about it, but yeah, like Danny was saying on his channel the other night that, oh yeah, home arcade's back, and no, it's not. So, I hope Iconic Arcade, the one I'm getting, is going to be decent, but it sounds like the basic fun stuff is a disappointment so far. So, I don't know. Why am I not surprised by? Yeah, basic fun doesn't sound that like they got their S together.
Yeah, well, that's a bummer though for people who spent money on it.
Spent $500, $600 on that.
So apparently in 2023, Roberta Williams revived a 1970 game called Colossal Cave.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on
she was
Switch right
working
now.
on it, right? Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I almost bought it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's on Switch, or you can get it on. It's on everything. Yeah, I think it would have turned out really good in VR. It might be on PlayStation VR.
They've got it here on Steam. It's on VR for it's $5 less for the VR version than
Yeah,
it is
I
to
don't.
get it the regular.
I don't think it's what I heard about it is not. It's not the best game, but at least
Yeah.
um, they own the rights to it. So
Yeah,
it was like they made that game before Sierra was a company. So I think that's how they have the rights to it. But that's interesting. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys tonight. Any final thoughts before we go? I want to go see the team get drunk here.
I gotta get
Are
me.
they still showing that?
I don't have a TV here.
Okay.
Nathan turned it off.
Well, yeah, I guess I could have had it. I could turn it on one of the 5 TVs I have in here. I could have.
Yeah, I can't believe you went to his house and turned it off, Dathan. That's just not right.
Chris, you were saying what were you saying?
I
Chris,
don't remember.
you were saying something. You had something going. Or maybe not. I lied.
I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking now maybe I should have put in the chat, a poll to see which people to get pictures with for the Washington State HorrorCon.
Well, Chris, we'll talk about. Well, maybe we can look at HorrorCon stuff next week too.
I mean, they added 14 more people since I bought.
Oh, no way!
So I'm like, this has actually got a larger guest list than Rose
You got to
City
plan
had.
it out. So Chris is going to the HorrorCon, but Eric and Dathan the same weekend. You guys are going to TFCon in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to, you should get some footage for your thing, and then you'll get some footage for yours, and we could pool them together and have we're all over the country here with Late Night Live.
Yep. And
so,
well, I am going back to see Tron Ares on Sunday. So
you're gonna see it again?
Are you gonna do you should do Screen X.
Jesus Christ! My
I don't
God!
know if they've got. Well, you're talking about up there at Bridgeport, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're just gonna go to the Lancaster one in the nice seats, but the smaller screen.
I might maybe on Monday I might try to hit up the Screen X depending on how much or what time it's at. We'll see.
But tomorrow night we're gonna go see Good Boy, which is it's a horror movie that's filmed from the perspective of a dog whose owner is being terrorized by a ghost. So we'll see.
What's IMAX Laser 3D? Is that a new thing?
I think that's where they beam the movie straight into your eyes,
like Clockwork Orange or something.
Yeah. I honestly don't know. I haven't heard of IMAX Laser 3D. But yeah,
well,
it should be pretty cool.
$52.
They laser it onto your skin.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us, you guys. We really appreciate it. J Rod, Thor Casey, Jason popping on, Meatball Saucy, Dark Realm, GM. Am I missing anybody else? Mike Hawkerts was on here a little bit.
Biggie D was on here.
Biggie D for a little bit. Glairzilla.
Yeah,
Glairzilla, I think is in California somewhere. So maybe he'd like to come on sometime. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Like this video if you can. Consider subscribing if you're not subscribed, and if you're watching on mobile, hit that hype button. You can on my channel. You can hype this video, so hype us up. I appreciate it. And If you're going to be at PRGE, we will be there. At least most of us will be there next Saturday. So we'll talk about it more on Friday. And yeah, we'll everyone have a good weekend. Go watch some football tomorrow.
Yep. And Sunday.
And Sunday. All right.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. Go Mariners.
Guys.
We're going to the ALCS. Woo!